there's 3 nights until Halloween, and I have a lot to do still. And my helpers are just sitting around, no help. They're just partying. So there's 3 weeks left, which is still a little early to totally set up the clown circus area. But this year, since we're not doing the walkthrough, so we're just going to do the 2010 Cirque du Spirit display here. So we're going to have basically what we had last year all lined up on this side of the house, but it's going to be in like a U-shaped pattern. And I laid down the fabric. Basically what I want to do tonight is just get kind of everything just laid out just to see how it's going to look. I'm not really looking to wire anything in, so much so because, again, a car usually sits here during the normal part of the year. So this is going to get taken down for some time until Halloween gets a little closer. But I do want to still make sure everything looks good and just make sure everything lines up. So that is what I'm going to do now. But you can see all the jute netting is reused from last year, and then we got the crates. So basically the setup's going to be very similar, but it's going to be Cage Beast, Bone Collector, Zombie Barrel, Charlie, Bite Size, Magic Mirror, Crated Mummy, and then the Belly Buster with the skeleton. And all these lights should work as well still, which is hopefully going to work. We'll see that. And then just walking back, it's going to be a lot smaller, a lot more just modest, but we'll still have the banner clown up here. And I also got some of the ISE stuff from last year, which I might try to incorporate somehow. I might take some of the clown activators because I got so many of them and use some of those just for aesthetics, maybe. Not even like actual try me functions, just for them to light up. I also have the string lights. I might try to incorporate those somehow, maybe the flags too. It's just a matter of how much we get done. But like I said, tonight is just staging just to see how it all looks. And I'll get back to you with that. All right, I don't have my mic on, but here is our little display so far for the clown area. I'm not entirely done with it, and we've also got to do some little detail work. I do want to make it a little more detailed. You can see you got the props from the era, and there's the mirror. Okay, that's good. You got the two main duo right here, and they are, I have to get his adapter and I have to get a speaker for him. I'll do that soon enough. And then you have these three, and it's pretty much the same from last year. It's just the style setup is a little different, a little more cozier, and it's more reminiscent of the original display from back in the day, 2010. I want to put some lights up. I also got some accessories. This is a lot of stuff from the carnival display last year, so I got a whole bunch of the clown activators. I think I'm going to utilize 2 of them for Charlie and Bite Size. I think that would be clever. And I also have string lights and popcorn, the fake popcorn from last year, so I'm going to open this up, steal some of those. I thought about if it'd be cool to take the string lights, some of the shorter ones, and maybe figure out a way to drape them from here down, and then maybe to the back or something, from there to the back, just to give it some diversity and make it just a little more exciting for the viewer. I don't really want to have too much light pollution though shining on these areas, so that's going to be a issue. We'll see if we can manage or not. Other than that, I would say this area is pretty much completed, and I will give you one final overlook once it's totally done. All right, ladies and
All right.
all right, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I have for my Cirque du Spirit ISE theme recreation fandom, whatever it is you'd like to call it. Spirit Halloween Museum. So this is literally 2010's ISE display, basically all in one, which I love, and that's why I like this little section, even though it's smaller compared to last year. So let me just give you a quick walkthrough of what we have here. So banner clown, and like I said, it's all Cirque du Spirit stuff, so that's all it is. So very simple, in the props. I mean, if you follow the channel for a while, you know what's going to be here, basically. And we've got some popcorn from the displays last year, rats and stuff. And I made it so, like, the lighting kind of pops them out a little bit. Like, you can see it's, like, hiding in there a little bit. There's a white light shining on it, which is kind of cool. Same with the clown activator. But this, like I said, it's kind of thrown together. I threw this basically together in a day's time. But there's the main reason that I wanted to do it was because of my bite-sized clown. I wanted to make sure to show him off because if you know, this thing is totally restored. And he's got updated new latex masks and hand molds for him. So they're all squishy again. They aren't going to dry rot anytime soon. And he also has a sensor that's infrared, which is updated. And his speaker's louder. He's just so much better than what he originally was. So that's why he's here. I got him on his barrel, just like how he was. And I'm really happy with that. I really like this little display. We also have our insert coin for Uncle Charlie, which is on his external speaker right down there. Then you have all of the other props, basically. So you got these two. And the belly buster should activate eventually. There we go. There's that one. And then we go on the other side. We got the other 3 characters from the era. Reminiscent of the olden days of Spirit. That is the end of the circus display build section of the video. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it, and hopefully we get a little more done for Halloween itself. It is currently October 25th at the time of filming this shot, so we'll see how much farther we can get. Hopefully we can get a little more down the line. I'm really hoping to do some more stuff, but I'm happy with this section. I'm calling it complete.